Hello and welcome back to Calm English Dialogues. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Tom.
This is a space where we explore everyday thoughts through calm and natural English conversations.
If you're here, you're probably learning English. Some days it might feel easy to understand, and other days, maybe not so much. And that's completely okay.
You don't have to understand everything the first time. It's okay if there are words you don't know. You can always listen again, take your time, and just enjoy the conversation. If these conversations help you relax or practice your English, you're always welcome to like this video and subscribe.
We're really glad you're here. So, Ashley, how was your weekend? Did you do anything exciting?
Oh, Tom, my weekend. Well, it was a weekend, that's for sure. Exciting might be a strong word.
I feel like there's a story here. Come on, tell me.
Okay. So, I had this grand plan, I woke up Saturday morning feeling motivated. I even wrote down a little schedule.
Oh, wow, a schedule. That's serious.
I know, right? I had it all color-coded. Pink for personal growth, which was the gym, blue for domestic domination, for the cleaning, and green for health, the meal prep. I was so proud of it.
Wow, you were serious about this.
I know. I even used different colored pens. I was really committed to the idea.
That's commitment.
Right? It was simple but effective. Or it was supposed to be. First, go to the gym for a good workout. Then, come home, do a deep clean of my entire room, like closets, under the bed, everything.
The full works. I'm impressed already.
And after that, I was going to meal prep for the week. Healthy stuff, like salads, grilled chicken, like one of those super productive people.
Wow, that sounds like a very responsible adult weekend.
I know. For a moment, I really believed I was that person.
Did you at least feel proud while writing the plan?
Oh, absolutely. I felt unstoppable.
Okay, so let me guess what actually happened. Did you do one of those things?
Not exactly. I looked at my schedule, I put on my gym clothes, and then I sat on my bed for a minute. And that minute turned into, 2 hours of scrolling on my phone.
The danger zone, the just for a minute sit down. It's a classic trap.
It really is. And then I got comfy and I thought, you know what? A little nap would give me more energy for the gym.
That makes perfect sense. Logical.
I woke up 3 hours later.
Of course you did.
By then, it was late afternoon. The gym was out. Cleaning seemed like too much effort. So I ordered a pizza and started a new TV series.
Wait, what series did you start?
It was one of those shows where you say, just one episode.
Oh no, that's dangerous.
Exactly. I told myself I'd just watch for 20 minutes and then clean.
Let me guess, that didn't happen.
Not even close. Every episode ended with a cliffhanger.
Of course it did.
And I kept thinking, okay, after this one, but suddenly it was dark outside.
That's the classic weekend time warp.
Yes, time just disappears. And honestly, in that moment, I didn't even feel guilty. I just felt comfortable.
So you were productive in another way. You productively relaxed. You productively supported the local economy and the entertainment industry.
That's a much better way to look at it. And Sunday was pretty much the same, just without the ambitious schedule. I accepted my fate.
Hey, sometimes the best plan is to have no plan. Your body was probably telling you that you just needed to rest.
I think so. I felt a little guilty on Saturday night, but by Sunday, I was just enjoying it. Sometimes you just need a weekend of doing absolutely nothing.
Exactly. That's my default weekend plan, so I'm always successful. What about you? Did you manage to stick to your lack of a plan?
I guess I did. I mostly relaxed. What about you?
Oh, the usual. I finally got around to starting that fantasy novel I bought 3 months ago. Got through about 50 pages.
Oh, nice. What's it about? Anything with dragons or epic quests?
Both, actually. It's a big fantasy story. The main character is a knight who made a big mistake in the past, and now he wants to fix it and become respected again. And he travels with a dragon who talks a lot and makes sarcastic jokes.
A sarcastic dragon? I love that. That sounds way more interesting than my weekend of staring at the ceiling.
Hey, staring at the ceiling is a valid form of meditation. But yeah, the book's been good. Other than that, I had my own little domestic adventure. I tried to bake sourdough bread.
Oh no, a baking experiment? Those can be dangerous. How did it go? Was it a triumph or a tragedy?
Let's just say it was a tragedy of epic proportions. I followed a YouTube tutorial and the guy made it look so easy. My dough looked more like a puddle. I think I ended up with a brick that smelled faintly of yeast. It was a humbling experience.
Oh, that's amazing. See? Your weekend was way more eventful than you let on. You adventured in a fantasy world and had a domestic disaster. That's a full weekend right there.
When you put it that way, it does sound a bit more respectable than I failed to bake bread.
It's funny though. I make these grand plans, all color-coded and ambitious, and then I just don't do them.
Yeah?
I get so motivated in the moment, I really believe I'm going to change my life in one weekend. And then Sunday night comes and nothing is changed. It makes me wonder why I keep doing that.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Sometimes I think maybe I'm just lazy.
I don't think it's laziness, not at all. I think we all just have this idea of what a productive weekend is supposed to look like, from social media and stuff. It's a lot of pressure to be on all the time, even on our days off.
Yeah, and it gets in your head. Like everyone looks so put together, and I feel like I'm falling behind.
And social media makes it look so easy.
Yeah, like everyone wakes up at 6 a.m., goes for a run, drinks green juice, and somehow still has a perfectly clean house.
Meanwhile, I'm proud if I answer one email on Sunday.
Exactly. We compare our messy reality to someone else's highlight reel.
That's such a good way to put it.
Yeah, it really feels like that sometimes.
And maybe our bodies are just telling us what we actually need, which is to do nothing. Rest isn't laziness. Sometimes it's just taking care of yourself. My failed bread was probably my brain's way of saying, dude, just go read your book.
You know what? You're right. I'm going to reframe it. I didn't fail at my to-do list, I succeeded at resting. My weekend was a triumph of relaxation.
There you go. And my weekend was a triumph of almost baking. We're basically champions of chilling.
Champions of chilling, I like that. But still, it's hard to shake that feeling. Like, I know I should do the dishes and it would only take 10 minutes, but I'll just avoid it.
Yeah, I know that feeling. But can I ask something? When that happens, are you actually full of energy?
Not really.
Laziness to me is when you don't care at all, and you clearly care.
I do care. That's the annoying part.
Exactly, so maybe it's not laziness. When that happens, are you tired?
Yeah, usually after work.
That makes sense. When you're tired, even small things feel big.
Yeah, even washing one plate feels like too much.
Exactly. It's not about being lazy, it's about not having enough energy at that moment.
I guess I'm just a bit too hard on myself.
I think a lot of us are.
But that actually makes me feel a bit better.
Exactly. It's not a personal failing. We're not machines. We can't run at 100% all the time.
Yeah, I forget that sometimes.
Maybe a good weekend is just one where you feel okay on Monday.
I like that. If I feel okay on Monday, that's enough.
Yeah, that sounds pretty successful to me.
That's a nice thought. It feels less about laziness and more about energy, but sometimes I wonder if it's about discipline.
That's interesting.
For example, sometimes I have the energy, but I still can't make myself do something. Like making a healthy breakfast. It's not hard, but I just don't have the discipline in the morning. I want to have a good morning routine. I want to wake up, exercise, and read a book. But it is so hard to stick to it. After a few days, I just go back to hitting the snooze button.
I know that feeling, but maybe the routine is just too demanding. If a routine is too hard, we won't stick to it. Maybe the problem isn't discipline. Maybe you just need a better system.
Better system? But what do you mean? Like an easier plan?
Exactly, an easier plan. If your routine is to run 5 miles every morning, that's a big goal. It takes a lot of discipline. But what if the goal is just to put on your running shoes? That's it, just that one step.
Just putting on the shoes?
Yeah, because once you put them on, you might think, well, I'm already dressed. Maybe I can just walk outside for a minute.
That feels less scary somehow.
Exactly. Small steps feel easier. And when something feels easy, we're more likely to stick to it.
Have you ever actually tried that with something small?
Yeah, once I told myself I'd just read one page of a book before bed.
Just one page?
Just one. Some nights I stopped at one, and that was fine. But other nights, I kept going without even thinking about it.
That feels so much less intimidating.
Yeah, it didn't feel like discipline, it just felt like starting.
That makes sense. I think I try to change everything at once. New routine, new diet, new sleep schedule.
That's a lot for one person.
Yeah, no wonder I get tired of it.
Maybe discipline isn't about forcing yourself. Maybe it's about making things simple enough that you don't need to force yourself.
I like that. It feels kinder. I never thought about it that way. Maybe I always thought planning meant controlling everything.
Yeah, like trying to make sure nothing goes wrong.
And when it doesn't go perfectly, I feel disappointed.
Maybe planning isn't about control. Maybe it's just the guide.
A guide, not a rule. That feels nicer.
Yeah, and maybe a good life needs a little structure and a little freedom.
I like that balance.
I wonder what works for other people.
Yes, are you more of a planner or more spontaneous?
Or maybe somewhere in between.
Either way, we're all still figuring it out.
And maybe that's okay.
Yeah, maybe that's enough for now.
Thanks for spending this time with us today.
If you enjoyed this conversation, feel free to subscribe and join us next time.
And if there's a topic you'd like us to talk about, we'd love to hear from you.
Until next time, take care.